Hi, this is Paul Vail with Homesteading Ways, and today we are going to be doing our 8th and final session of Simple Suppers. And today's Simple Suppers is going to be stuffed onions. Okay, so for our stuffed onions, our ingredients is we have some breadcrumbs, a pound of ground beef, 4 onions, some pepper, garlic, Italian seasoning, and some beef broth base. And I have a pot of boiling water going right now, and the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to throw the 4 onions with the peelings and everything right into the boiling water. I'm going to let them boil for about 5 minutes. What I want to do is get them soft so I can work with them. Now while those are boiling, we're going to take our mixing bowl and we're going to mix our ingredients right into our bowl, all of our ingredients together, so it's all ready to go once our onions are ready. Okay, so we got our pound of ground beef in the bowl. I'm going to add about a half a cup of breadcrumbs. You don't have to be exact, just eyeball it. So we got about a half a cup of breadcrumbs. Your seasonings are going to be really up to you what you want for taste. So I got some garlic salt because I'm just being lazy tonight and I don't want to cut up a fresh garlic. So I'll put some garlic salt in there. And I love pepper. Everybody loves pepper. We're going to put some pepper in there. Like I said, pepper to taste. You don't need to add any more salt if you're using garlic salt. If you're going to use regular garlic, you probably want to add some salt or some seasoning salt or something that you like. You can add your own ingredients if you like. You don't have to be exactly like this. I'm going to add some Italian seasoning. And the one ingredient that I forgot to mention is Worcestershire sauce. So we got to have some of that. That's the best stuff there. So that's just to taste. And this is a freshly opened bottle, so I'm gonna have. Oh no, we got it. We're cooking. So there, that'll help. That I'll put that together. I think we need a little more. There we go. Now we're good. And then I'm just gonna mix all that together. Okay, so we have the onions that boiled and they're done, and I rinsed them off in cold water, and we're gonna peel those and get those ready. But while I'm doing that, I got another pan here that I have about 2 inches of water, and it's just enough to cover up the onions. And then that's what the beef broth is for. And on this pan here, for the size of it, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of the beef broth to it. And then we're going to heat that up while I'm peeling the onions, so that that's all ready for the onions to go in when I'm ready. So that's our next step now, is to peel the onions. And the onions is really easy now. They're boiled. The peelings come right off. I just cut each end because that's just, you just don't need that end. And then I just make a slit all the way through on one side, and then go halfway through the onion. Okay, then when you do that, then you will see that these onions, each peeling will just come off. And then when each peeling comes off, that will be a separate stuffed onion. And you can see where I can just keep peeling them off. So once I finish peeling all these onions, we're going to stop the video now while I'm peeling the rest of these onions, and then we'll be back for the next step. Okay, so our next step is we're going to stuff the onions. So you just take your peeling, your onion peeling, and put, a nice amount of meat in there. I like to put about as much as where I can still wrap the onion, and get real nice and tight with it. And then I just place the onion in our pan of boiling beef broth here, and I've got several of them in there already. Now, real quick, I just want to mention that you don't have to use beef. If you don't like beef, we've tried it with venison, we've used ground turkey, get crazy. You can use ground chicken, whatever that you like the best, go ahead and use that. We've tried it all, like I said, and they all taste great. Okay, so we got all the onions in the pan of beef broth, and we're going to bring that to a boil. Once it's to a boil, I'm going to turn down the heat to a simmer, and then we're just going to put the lid on it, and we're going to let it cook for about 15 minutes. Okay, so here's the finished product. You see how beautiful they are. Now, we made a batch big enough to feed about 4 people, and that is your main food for that meal. So you're going to you're going to add others to it. Like for us for tonight, we're going to have a side salad with it. But you can add a vegetable with it. You know, some people like fried potatoes is good with the corn. Anything like that. Use your imagination. If you like it and you like our video, you know, like us, give us a thumbs up, and please subscribe. We really appreciate it.